What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Jazz. If you are not new here, thank you so much for joining me for another video. In today's video, I want to talk about some seemingly harmless fitness mindset and quotes that are actually kind of problematic. These are sayings you have probably heard so often. You might view them as motivation, you might use them yourself, but I want to talk about why these sayings and quotes can actually encourage the wrong mindset if you are someone that wants to build a long-term fitness routine that is free of guilt and shame. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The first problematic fitness quote or mindset is never miss a Monday. This is one that I see so much. There are so many fitness influencers, people on Instagram that will caption their gym selfie with never miss a Monday. And again, that may seem harmless because it sounds like it's encouraging consistency. It's encouraging people to get in the gym week after week, and that's great. However, what if some people can't work out on Mondays? What if some people simply don't want to work out on Mondays? Take me, for example. Back when I was in my 9-to-5, there was one point in time for a few years when I had a really stressful job. And Mondays were our busiest days. I always clocked out, wiped out mentally and physically. And I found that when I tried to force myself to go to the gym on Mondays, I didn't get a good session. I wasn't in it mentally. I was tired from my day. And there were just other days in my schedule that worked out better for me. Now, this is not to say that you're not going to have to push through not wanting to go to the gym, because we're all going to have those days. That's okay. And of course, part of being consistent in the gym is fighting through that, having the discipline to go to the gym even when you don't feel like it. However, this is something I preach all the time. Make sure that you set up your fitness routine that is best for you. Set up your fitness routine in a way that is going to set you up for success. For me, going to the gym on Mondays during that time period was not setting myself up for success. There were plenty other days that I was able to choose from, so I did. I purposefully designated Mondays as one of my rest days. And when you're getting on Instagram and you're seeing everyone talk about never miss a Monday, all of a sudden, what do you feel? You feel guilt and you feel shame because people are saying that you should never miss a Monday. So then even though Monday is not the best day for you, you force yourself to go. Now say you're like me and you just have really stressful Mondays, or you have a very busy Monday and it's just not the best day for you to go to the gym. If you're trying to force that, over time, you're probably not going to keep going. Eventually, you're going to fall off because it's just not the best day for you. And then what happens? You're not consistent anymore. For me, the never miss a Monday mindset feels like an attempt to force people into a box. Force people into a schedule that they have to stick by to be a gym girly or consistent in the gym, or really serious about their fitness journey. But that's just not the best day for everyone. And again, that quote just brings guilt and shame. So for me, that's just not a quote that I would live by. That's not a quote that I would ever tell to my clients. It's okay if you miss a Monday. You don't have to go to the gym on Mondays if that's not the best day for you, if that's not the day that's going to help you remain consistent over the long term. And problematic fitness saying number 2, everyone has the same 24 hours. Oh man, this is a popular one. I see this one so much. And I just think this might be my least favorite saying, because not everyone has the same 24 hours. That is a quote that is just simply untrue. Now, does everyone have 24 hours in their day? No matter who you are, a day is 24 hours. Of course, I'm not debating that. Not everyone has the same 24 hours. Not everyone spends that 24 hours the same way. Take me, for example. I have no kids. I'm an entrepreneur. I get to set my own schedule. I don't have multiple jobs. My routine, my schedule, my 24 hours looks very, very different. I'm a single parent with 3 kids, 2 jobs. Maybe they don't have a car and they have to rely on public transportation. Our 24 hours are going to look very, very different. Therefore, our fitness routine is going to look very, very different. Many times people use this quote to guilt and shame other people for not doing what they feel like they should be doing when it comes to their health, fitness, and nutrition. People feel like, well, there's no excuse for anyone to be overweight. There's no excuse for anyone to not be in the gym. We all have the same 24 hours. And that's just not true. Again, this is not to say that there won't be certain sacrifices you have to make, changes that need to be made, habits that need to be developed. Of course, you're gonna have to make some changes when it comes to a fitness journey. Again, something that I preach so much is that you can create your fitness routine to fit your lifestyle. That is how we develop true consistency. Everyone does not have the same 24 hours. Everyone's fitness routine does not have to look the same. Problematic fitness saying number 3 is gonna be no pain, no gain. I hate this one because this creates such a negative connotation with fitness and health and nutrition, making it sound like it has to be miserable to be effective or to be healthy. And I just don't like that, because fitness is a positive thing. Working out and eating well should make you feel good, Now again, because I've got to make disclaimers for every single one of these, because I know some of y'all might come in the comments and try to make arguments. What about this and what about that? Yes, when you are in the gym, you are going to have to go through some pain to get results, especially when you're lifting, when you're training close to failure, trying to get stronger, you're trying to gain muscle. Yeah, you got to push your body 100%. But with this no pain, no gain phrase, I think people take it way too far. It's almost insinuating that if you are not miserable, if you are not constantly in pain, then you are not doing enough on your fitness journey. And that is so far from the truth. You do not have to run your body into the ground to get results. Yes, you're gonna have to push yourself. Yeah, you're gonna be sore sometimes. Yes, when you're in the gym, those last couple reps really need to be difficult. You need to be making ugly faces. Yes, that is the truth. But overall, your fitness journey should not be painful. It should not create misery. You should not feel like if you are not in pain, then you're not doing the right things, because that is so far from the truth. You have to understand when to push yourself, when to pull back, when to focus on rest and recovery. It's a happy medium. If you want to make sure that you are consistent on your fitness journey, that you truly make fitness a part of your life, it's not all about pushing your body to the limit. You got to find that balance. At the end of the day, this fitness thing should make us feel good, not constantly in pain. And the last problematic fitness quote that people say all the time is no days off. And this one, I really don't like this one either. I don't know which one I hate more. Everyone has the same 24 hours or no days off, because that is such a problematic mindset to have. But like I always say, rest and recovery, taking days off is just as important as what we do in the gym. We can push our body all we want every single day, but if we cannot recover from that, if you do not take time to rest and recovery, you are going to hurt yourself. We're going to leave gains on the table. And that sounds counterintuitive. I know sometimes it feels like more is more, but when it comes to fitness, less can actually be more. So please, I beg of you, please take days off. Please do not feel like you have to constantly go, 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 go. Again, if you truly want to be consistent on your journey, if you want to make this fitness thing permanently part of your life, you're not going to have any choice but to take a day off. Because say you're 30 years old and you live until you're 75, you mean to tell me that for the rest of your life, for 45 more years, you're gonna work out every single day and you're never gonna take a day off? That sounds absolutely ridiculous. I think part of the problem is people view fitness as a phase. They view it as something that's temporary. So they do these 6-week challenges, do these little 3-month programs. That's as far ahead as people think. And so since they only have 6 weeks in their mind, or they only have 3 months in their mind, of course, it feels like such a short amount of time, and you want to make sure that you get done as much as you can in that period of time. So it's easy for people to have this go, go, go mindset, never miss a day, never take a day off, because it's temporary. And sure, you can do it. You can definitely push your body and go to the gym every day for 3 months. But at the end of those 3 months, how do you think that you're going to be feeling? How is your body going to feel? How is your mental going to be? Are you going to mentally be able to continue to do that? You've pushed your body so much, and with your nutrition, you're probably eating super low calories, trying to lose all this weight in as little time as possible, but you're burning yourself out mentally and physically. Remember, again, I keep stressing this just because this is so important. We want to be able to do this fitness thing as long as our body allows. So you have to take days off. You have to let your body and your mind rest and recover. When people are online encouraging you to never take any days off, bragging that they have this mindset, oh, I'm so disciplined, I'm such a gym girly, that's actually such a terrible mindset to have. When it comes to longevity and long-term fitness consistency, you gotta take them days off, sis. And that brings me to the end of this video. If you guys have any more problematic fitness things, go ahead and drop them in the comments. If you guys have any questions or any video recommendations you'd like to see from me in the future, leave those in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Oh, and go check out my new website. I'm so excited for you guys to see that. I'm gonna link that in the description box as well. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.